call the meeting to order. Entertain a motion to accept the minutes from the May 10th Select Board meeting.
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4-0. The town clerk was here to just give a short presentation, so I'll make the motion to amend the minutes to move her up to now, as opposed to down later in the report.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Ellenka, go right ahead.
Thank you, guys. I was just asked to kind of give a little update about, I'm kind of entering my second year doing this, so I just wanted to kind of talk about some of the changes. I wouldn't even say changes, but things I've done. We now have a lockbox that's a secure lockbox, which is great for both taxes and coming up on the elections. It's secure for ballots and everything. So that's been installed in the front door. It's kind of great because a lot of times people would stuff stuff under the door. Sometimes they get under the rug. So it's just kind of nice to be able to have that. We're almost done doing the digitizing of the land records back 40 years. They're almost done indexing at the company. I have to do the last book. So I did have some papers flying everywhere with the scanner, but I'm getting there, indexing everything. So that should be up and running with probably the next week. The next month, I'm sorry. We have a credit card, which we use just for the town clerk stuff. It has nothing, the treasurer and tax collector do the taxes separately, but for over-the-counter stuff, it's been really great for some people. And especially if someone calls from out of state that needs a birth certificate, like as soon as I get their application, I can get their credit card information over the phone. It's just really handy and nice. I've also done, like tonight, I'm now remain open until 6 p.m. on the nights of select board meetings, so that if people can come after hours, if they're driving by from work, they have a chance to get in. I also have had some people, hey Rob, not that often, but like I can stay late on certain days or early if people, need to get here and have a hard time getting here during the regular 9 to 4 hours. Connie and I both took a grant writing class this winter, and I'm interested in looking for small grants to kind of improve, mostly town hall and that kind of stuff. The things that I've been working on or kind of wanting to work on is sort of a welcome to Townshend packet. We talked a little bit about a Facebook page or another website, but having something that when people move into town, it's like, these are the people that plow, these are the people that we can get garbage, this is how you do the dump, just the kind of the stuff that, once you're here for a while, you know how to do, but would be nice when you get here to just kind of, this is, a lot of what you need to know. And also hopefully for people that are also coming into the, that live here for a long time, if they have a resource for something that they're not aware of. So those are the things that that's what I've done and kind of heading forward. But as always, I'm open to any suggestions or anything like that.
Any questions?
Sounds like a great idea.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for the update.
And thanks for letting me go first so I can get home.
No problem.
Nice to see you. Take care, guys.
We have no additions tonight and nothing to take away. We do have members of the public. Nan Stefanik, is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? And you're here, Vermont Quince. I understand this is a new business that's coming to town?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What's the best way to do it? Just from here?
Yeah.
All right. Since some of you may have noticed a new construction here in the village, that is the project that I'm working on. My name is Nan Stefanik. I've lived in Newfane since about 1993. My son was born in Grace Cottage in 1994. He and I bought Carlton's property in October. The idea is first to use it for my business. Some of you may be familiar with Vermont Quince. For the last 10 years, I've been making condiments and preserves out of locally grown quince. If you're not familiar with quince, this is, it's the same family as the apple and the pear, and it's an ancient fruit of happiness, good fortune, and love. And my son and I had traveled to Spain when he was a teenager. I stumbled upon the quince paste. When I found out that it grows around here, looked into it, and there was a market for quince products, so here we are. For the first 10 years, I've been making use of community kitchens, farm kitchens at Harlow Farm. I'm spread out all over, and we are distributed to Boston and other places. Up until the pandemic, I pretty much got half of our sales from local farmers markets and festivals, the Townshend Pumpkin Festival a couple years. And so it just became a little bit too much of running around to all these kitchens and storage places and paying $50 here and $100 there. So this facility, which we're naming Village Specialties, will first I'll be able to consolidate for storage and for filling orders and just being able to stock a lot more stuff up and move out of our house basically, and out of all these other places. We also plan to, in the front part, will be a little shop, a retail shop, where we hook to offer coffee and ultimately other takeout items, and featuring a lot, of course, of the local foods that are produced, the local farms. I've done so many farmers markets of Brattleboro Summer, Brattleboro Winter, Townshend. We sell our product through the West Townshend online, and in years past, the local farmers market. I actually wrote a grant that helped equip that kitchen and was licensed in that kitchen in the early years. And I hope to do something similar to help other producers and to use our little kitchen that we're going to have right here in Townsend. Let me just say, shout out to all of the contractors we're using. We're really trying to go as local as possible. Tanner Wynette has done the site work and is working on doing some of the foundation work right now. Scott and Harry Bobat are doing the heating and plumbing. Charlie Record, he's from Chester, but they did the concrete. Warren Beatty is doing the electrical work. And I just really feel good about our team. The building itself is going to be a geo barn and it's a company out of White River Junction that has a design build, so it should be a very attractive building. It'll fit in with the historic in terms of, we'll probably have a green and white awning, it'll be white, and so we'll be, really cognizant of the role in the village. My heart is working with young people. Teenagers in particular will be more than welcome. There'll be Village Specialties. We set it up as a low profit LLC actually, and proceeds will be going to support programming for young people, and we'll work with West River Thrives and the school, and I've already the whole time that I've been here, I've been involved as a volunteer, as a board member, as an organization supporting teenagers, and it's kind of my retirement project. And so proceeds will be funneled back to support the young people in the community. In terms of the takeout food, we want to, we'll work in partnership with Grafton Village Cheese to have cheese plates to go, cheese boards, and stuff, and targeting the Stratton traffic to get them in Manchester traffic. We'll be working obviously with the West Townsend store, so people every time they're walking by say, get a pizza. Well, we're not going to have a pizza, but we will try to leverage their pizza and maybe have like a shuttle or make it easy for people here in the village to buy from that market or something. So I'm part of just the background of the community piece of it. We will try to also we will complement the new owners of Harmonyville store and the New Fane store as well. So we're really not going to say more, but let's just call it fun food takeout that we will have. That is about the farmers markets we'll do, the young people. Just one last thing, and I'm sorry, Ellenka is gone, but I want to say that since we started looking at the property in September, you could not have a better cheerleader and support for, she's a great, as somebody coming in and how can laying records, we're looking at this and looking at that, and she really has been fabulous. And even that little package she was saying, like, who's everyone, I mean, I've come in probably 20 times and, relentlessly upbeat and supportive and excited and asking what she can do. So I just wanted to say, if anybody has questions, concerns, ideas, you can reach me through Vermont Quince, and the number is 365-1056. Again, my name's Nan. Please feel free to contact me with any feedback.
Anybody have any questions?
Not immediately, welcome.
All set?
Thank you.
Welcome to the community, good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. This is my husband, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Welcome, guys.
Take care. All right, no correspondence. Warrants, go ahead, Rob.
Make a motion to pay warrants, starting with number 1, payroll, in the amount of $8,677.79. Number 2, payroll tax, amount of $3,799.62. Number 3, general fund, in the amount of $9,176.61. Highway, in the amount of $10,991.45. Number 5, highway equipment fund, the amount of $23,320. And number 6, what?
ARPA. That's
That
the
too.
grant.
170.
Okay,
For a total of $56,135.47.
okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor of paying total warrants of $56,135.47 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. No opposed? Okay. Steve, go ahead.
Townsend was just awarded a V-Trans Better Roads grant in the amount of $20,000 for work on Act 64 projects. This will be for ditching and stone lining. As soon as I get a signed grant agreement, we'll put it out to bid.
Okay.
I had a resident come see me, Ron Greenwood, concerned about a tree next to his house on East Hill, and wanted to know if it was our tree or his tree. The town right-of-way goes through the center of the tree. So he is asking if the town will go half with him on removal of the tree, which it does have to be hired out. He already has contacted Carr to give him a price, but does not have that number yet. If the board chose to split it with him, then I would certainly get additional prices.
Anybody with a problem with that? Okay, go ahead, see what you can find out.
Okay. Thank you, that's all I have.
All right. Treasurer's report. Now, the breakdown is continuing. It's seems to be working well. As you see on the first page of the biweekly recap, we're in the positive $183,161. And what that represents is after we've paid all of our obligations in the budget, that's what we have in working capital to the end of the year. The checking account, or the municipal investment account, says there's $937,551.38 with the usual $30,000 in checking. That number on the first page just gives us where we are, and it looks like we're in really good shape going towards the close of the year. All right, we've done Ellenka. The only thing I have is rescue meeting. Rob, Connie, and I went to on Thursday the 19th. I put it out to all of you in an email, the link to it. It's on BCTV if any member of the public wants to see it. Very informative. The biggest take on it is that the 3-year contract that we just signed is not going to change. They're going to honor whatever they have to do to keep that the same price tag. After 3 years, just depends on where they are as to what they're going to be able to do. Nothing under old business. We have under new business a sealed bid from Paving Brothers, and this is for 2022 paving. Where is this exactly, Steve?
Wyndham Hill,
Wyndham Hill, okay.
for our West Townsend people.
I'm gonna shut my windows that day.
Steve, I'm going to let you read this off because you can answer the questions better than I can.
Wyndham Hill is coming in at $103.60 a ton in place. And Island Road is coming in at $150 a ton in place. Island Road's an only 40-ton estimate. Wyndham Hill's 1,770 ton estimate. It came in lower than I expected. We have $200,000 to work with. We have $100,000 we raised in our budget, and I have a paving grant for $100,000 for this year. So the total for both roads is $189,372.
Okay.
So we'd be able to do both roads.
Now, we had the required requests for bids
From 4
from
companies.
4 companies, and only one showed up for the
Basin was the only
site
one that
bid.
showed up.
Okay. Okay, entertain a motion to accept Basin Brothers' bid for Wyndham Hill and
Island Road.
Island Road.
Just moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. 5-0. Okay. Now, we're going to go into executive session over a personnel issue under 1 BSA 313B. I'll make that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
5-0. Okay. We're all set. We won't be able to report anything out of this meeting. Thank you.